Hello and welcome to our online coaching program. Today we are going to talk about an extraordinary issue. Stay connected till the end and you receive the gift I prepared for you. Reste connecté jusqu'à la fin et reçois ton présent. I have observed that the majority of Francophone learners do not perform well in English, though they love the language. They even say that c'est Dieu qui donne l'anglais, to mean that English is a God-given subject, which is not completely wrong, because God is the base and the foundation of science. But what can account such a situation? Students who love the language, who are interested in the language, but they are not able to perform well. What may account for such a situation? What might be the cause of such situation in a country where all the citizens are supposed to be bilingual and easily switch from English to French or from French to English without any difficulty? They love the language, but they do not perform well. The government has been putting in a lot of effort in vain because the results are not at all successful. What is my own contribution to the body of knowledge? I have realized that in addition to the fact that the learners are not hardworking at all, they don't have a good methodology. They don't know how to learn the language. And even those who are eager to learn the language may have a wrong approach, a wrong method as far as English language is concerned. You know, students, each language, each subject has its own key. And if you don't have the key, it will be difficult and even impossible to open the door of the English language. That is why I am coming to you today with a new approach, with a new method for learning English language entitled Learning to Learn English. Learning to Learn English, comment apprendre à apprendre l'anglais. It is a good method with a structured plan to learn the language, focusing on 5 different elements. 5 different elements to learn the language. Element number 1, you have the date written in 4. Element number 2, you have a new vocabulary where you have a new word plus synonym plus antonym and the French translation. Element number 3, you have an irregular verb plus past tense plus past participle and the translated version of the irregular verb. Element number 4, you have a bilingual quotation or a bilingual proverb in English and French. And element number 5, you have your personal research where you can lay emphasis on reading a magazine or writing sentences, writing your essay, writing your short essays, etc., etc. So this is what I'm suggesting, learning English every day with a different method, with a different approach. Comment apprendre à apprendre l'anglais in Cameroon. Very interesting. So tie your belt and let us proceed. So learning to learn English with a different method. Let us start with element number 1, which is the date. Today is Monday, the 13th of January 2025. You realize that at the level of the day, Monday, use capital letter, capital M. Capital M, and you know the 7 days of the week. The 7 days of the week are, do you know them? Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Okay, so what are the 7 days of the week? We said Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So you have the capital letter there. Then you have 13. Because in English we say 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 1 book, 2 books, 3 books, 4 books, 5 books. But you say first, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 are cardinal numbers, but first, second, third, fourth, and fifth are ordinal number. So first, that is why at the end of first you have ST, at the end of second you have ND, at the end of third you have RD, at the end of fourth you have TH, at the end of fifth you have TH. So you can make the difference between cardinal numbers and ordinary numbers. And realize that the month January is also in capital letter. Do you know the 12th month of the year? January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, and December. Excellent. So you want to learn English every day, you want to acquire the English language. Let's start with the date, element number 1, which is the date. Let us move to the second element. The second element is a new word plus synonym plus antonym plus the French translation of the word. If we take, for example, the word modern, synonym up to date, new, antonym traditional, archaic, old. Okay, and you learn a word in a particular context. It is inside a context that you learn a word. For example, I live in a traditional house and you live in a modern house. Okay, so you can try to make your own sentence. You can write your own sentence. Write your sentence and tell me exactly where you come from. Écrivez vos phrases, formez vos phrases avec le mot moderne, traditionnel, et dites-moi quel est votre nom, votre prénom, de quel lycée vous venez, lycée bilingue de Tchon, de Bafoussam, lycée classique de Bafoussam, de Douala, de Yaoundé, lycée Leclerc. Faites-le moi savoir, ce sera toujours très intéressant pour moi d'avoir une idée claire de qui vous êtes et d'où vous venez. So you have a new word plus synonym plus antonym. Element number 3. Element number 3, an irregular verb. An irregular verb. I know that irregular verbs are really a nightmare to students. Je suis consciente du fait que la notion des verbes irréguliers est un véritable cauchemar pour beaucoup d'élèves, pour beaucoup d'étudiants. J'ai vu des élèves et des étudiants chercher un mot dans le dictionnaire, un verbe dans le dictionnaire, comme to buy, et aller chercher encore but qui est le past tense du même verbe dans le dictionnaire. Alors nous allons démystifier cela. Okay, you have an irregular verb plus past tense plus past participle and the translation of the verb. Let us take the example of the verb to meet. To meet, infinitive form, past tense, met. Look at the translation. From 2e, we move to 1e. To meet, infinitive form of the verb, to meet. Then met, past tense of the verb, to meet. Met again, past participle of the verb to meet. So there are no modifications. There are no modifications at the level of the past tense and the past participle form. And as far as the translation is concerned, in French, it means rencontrer. Can you make some sentences using the verb we have just studied? The verb to meet. I meet my English teacher every day. I meet my English teacher every day. This is the verb to meet in the present tense. I met my English teacher yesterday. I met my English teacher yesterday. This is past tense. I have just met my English teacher. I have just met my English teacher. This is present perfect. Present perfect. This is the end of element number 3. Let us move ahead. But you can exercise yourself. Make your sentences using the word modern, the word traditional, the word up to date. Okay, exercise yourself because practice makes perfect. C'est en forgeant qu'on devient forgeron. Donc, exercise yourself by making your sentences, by building your sentences using the verb to meet in different forms. Okay, element number 4. Element number 4, a bilingual quotation or a bilingual proverb in English and French. Family is goal. Family is goal. In French, you say it, la famille, c'est de l'or. La famille, c'est de l'or. And it is very important for you to have such quotes in order to embellish your essay writing. Element number 5, personal research. At the level of personal research, I do encourage you to make sentences, to build sentences in different form. And the building of sentences will be very helpful to you in your essay writing. For example, I love my parents. I love my family. We are a happy family. I meet many people every day. I live in a traditional house and you live in a modern house. So try to make as many sentences as possible and put them in the chat. It will be very interesting for all of us. Okay, let us move to our assignment. So for Monday, I've done everything we are supposed to do in order to learn the language with a good method. 1, the date. So the vocabulary, the new words, plus synonym, plus antonym, plus the French translation. Then element number 3, an irregular verb, plus past tense, plus past participle and the French translation. Element number 4, the bilingual quotation. Element number 5, we had our personal research. Can you do the same with Tuesday and Wednesday? We have some few minutes for that little exercise. Okay, I've done everything for learning the language daily or learning the language every day. The 5 elements, we have studied them for Monday, and I would like you to do the same with Tuesday and Wednesday. You are completely free, but start by the date. Okay? Thank you. You can write and put where you come from, your school, your name, and any other detail you may like me to know about you. Thank you very much. Go ahead. We like people who are fast or who practice. Thank you. Let us move on. The next day is Tuesday. We have Tuesday, the 14th of January 2025. Excellent, you have done it correct. The month is written in capital letter, and the day is also written in capital letter, and on top of 14 you have th, 14. Excellent, you did a good job. Element, now this is the end of element number 1. So let us move to element number 2, which is a new word. Let us take for example, hardworking. What is the synonym of hardworking? Hardworking, active, dynamic, Okay, busy. Okay, busy. You are a very hardworking student. You are a very hardworking. So as synonym, you can have for hardworking, you can have active, diligent, dynamic. Okay, dynamic. Okay, we accept all the options you are suggesting. Thank you for Atangana. Thank you for Kenfa. Thank you for Alima. You are proposing very interesting answers, and I do agree with you entirely. Okay, but what is the opposite? What is the antonym for hardworking? Lazy. It's lazy. Okay, you are a lazy student. You are a lazy student, and we can translate by saying that hardworking means laborieux, diligent, whereas lazy means paresseux. Paresseux. So Atechi, we can make sentences. Okay, so make sentences with me. Write your sentences down. Atechi is a hardworking student. He's a hardworking student. Atechi is a hardworking student. He spends hours studying for the exam, determined to get a good grade. Ngwa is very lazy and he does not do his assignment. I think it's not your case. Okay, continue writing your sentences and let us move to element number 3. An irregular verb plus past tense plus past participle and the French translation. So you have to learn, which is an irregular verb, and to learn has 2 forms as far as irregular form is concerned. You can have learn with ed at the end or learn with t at the end. So you have to learn infinitive form, learn past tense with ed or with t at the end, and learn past participle with ed or t at the end. So the structure is the same. I mean, there are no modifications at that level. The translation is apprendre, apprendre in French. And exercise yourself, practice, keep on practicing, because practice makes perfect. C'est en forgeant qu'on devient forgeron. I learn English every day. I learn English every day. This is present tense. I learned English yesterday. I learned English yesterday. I learned English yesterday. This is past tense. I have just learned English. I have just learned English. This is present perfect tense and the end of element number 3. Let us move to element number 4, which is a bilingual quotation or a bilingual proverb. Family is the cornerstone of the society. Family is the cornerstone of the society. La famille est la pierre angulaire de la société. La famille est la pierre angulaire de la société. This is the end of element number 4. Let us move to element number 5, personal research. I have decided to be a hardworking student in 2025. Wow, what a sentence. The sentence is from Sibafo. Excellent. Sentence number 2. I work hard in order to pass my exam. I work hard to pass my probatoire exam. Excellent. Diligent students always succeed. Diligent students always succeed. Sentence number 4. I have decided to be a good child at home. Wow, Alima, excellent. I have decided to be a good child at home. Sentence number 5. Do you learn your mother tongue? Do you learn your mother tongue? That's a very good sentence. When you are learning English, don't forget to acquire your mother tongue. Never forget to acquire your mother tongue. Excellent, excellent. That's the end. It is the end of our assignment. I mean, the first part of our assignment for Tuesday. We have studied the 5 elements, and now we are going to move to the next day, which is Wednesday. Wednesday. Okay, let us start by writing the date. Wednesday, the 16th. I hope so. Wednesday is the 16th. I think I'm right. Wednesday, the 16th of January 2024. Excellent. Capital letter W, capital letter January, and even thank you. Very well written. Very well written, and I do agree with all your answers coming from Ngwa, coming from Atechi, and coming from Sibafo. Excellent. Continue writing and continue practicing. I like the way you are really participating. You are really active participant, but you are really active participant, and I'm sure that you really learn English differently this year. Okay, what is the new word? Let us move to a new word. The new word we are going to use today is an adjective. Happy is an adjective. We are going to look for the synonym, the antonym, and even the French translation. So happy synonym can have joy, joyful, and even delighted as synonym. And as antonym, we can have unhappy, or even sad. For our translation, we have joyeux, or antonym mécontent. I am very happy because I passed my exam last year with a good grade. I passed my exam with a good grade. He is very unhappy because his parents do not live together. He is very unhappy. He is very sad because his parents do not live together. Okay, don't mind, though their parents are not living together, I think there may be a solution for them. Don't be so sad. Stand up and do something different. Be hardworking, and I hope things might be different. Okay, continue working, continue writing, continue building your sentences, and send them to us. And tell us, don't forget to tell us exactly where you come from. N'oubliez pas de nous dire exactement d'où vous venez, de quel lycée vous venez, lycée bilingue de Bafoussam, lycée bilingue de Douala, de Deido, etc., lycée classique de Garoua, de Maroua, de Gaoundéré. Nous avons vraiment besoin de savoir d'où vous venez et qui vous êtes exactement. Okay, element number 3, let us move to an irregular verb plus past tense plus past participle and the French translation. Let us take the verb to eat. I know that many people like eating. Many students like eating. So we are going to use the verb to eat, and I'm very sure during the Christmas celebration you ate a lot of things, right? So we are going to talk about the verb to eat and how we can make good use of it. To eat, infinitive form, ate, past tense, and past participle, eaten. So to eat, ate, and eaten. The French translation is manger. Okay, can we try to make sentences using the various forms? The various form of the verb to eat. You can simply say, I eat every day, present tense. I ate yesterday. I eat water fufu and arrow every day. Yesterday, I ate water fufu and arrow. Past tense, I have just eaten water fufu and arrow. Wow, present perfect tense. So this is how you can really learn to make good use of your irregular verb. And don't forget the secret. You have to memorize all your irregular verbs. And what is not irregular is irregular. What is not irregular is regular. And I will really give you the technique, the method to memorize irregular verbs easily. Element number 4, a bilingual quotation, a bilingual proverb, a bilingual quotation, or a bilingual proverb. Family is the backbone of nations. Family is the backbone of nations. La famille est l'épine dorsale des nations. La famille est l'épine dorsale des nations. Element number 5. Personal research. Can you write your own sentences? I have written my own, but I would like you to give your personal sentences, because it's a personal research and everybody has to work to do something. Okay, try. Let us be very active and even interactive. We have decided to be hardworking in 2025, so we have to participate. We have to be active participant in class. Always follow your English language teacher's lesson. Okay, very interesting. Can we collect the sentences now? I eat when I am happy. It's a sentence. Sentence number 1. Sentence number 2. She eats ice cream to feel happy. She eats ice cream to feel happy. Sentence number 3. They eat together. That's very interesting. Sentence number 3. They eat together. Sentence number 4. We eat healthy meals. We eat healthy meals. We eat healthy meals. Sentence number 5. He is not happy because he is alone. He is not happy because he's alone. This is the end of our assignment, and thank you very much for your active participation. And I asked you to stay connected because at the end you had a present. I had a gift for you. Ok, je vous ai demandé de rester connecté parce qu'il y avait un présent pour vous. Alors le premier présent c'est le jeu bilingue. Le premier présent c'est le jeu bilingue où nous pouvons traduire quelques mots. Voilà, vous voyez, nous pouvons résumer les mots traduits en anglais. To eat qui veut dire manger. To meet, rencontrer. To learn, apprendre. To learn, apprendre. This is our bilingual game. Happy, joyeux. Hardworking, laborieux. Hardworking, laborieux. Modern, moderne. Traditional, traditionnel. Nous continuons dans la même dynamique. Je voudrais vous dire quelque chose qui est un secret. Écoutez ce secret. The more you learn English, the more you earn your life. The more you learn English, the more you earn your life. So don't neglect your English lesson. The more you learn English, the more you earn your life. Because English is the key that will open many doors, nationwide and even worldwide. Ne négligez plus l'anglais. At the era of globalization, English is in the world and the world is in English. So English is very necessary. And while learning English, don't forget to acquire your mother tongue. Stay tuned, stay connected, and see you on Saturday, 7 p.m. à samedi 19h00 pour la correction des anciennes épreuves d'examen. Be blessed, be connected.